Even though my first video ever on this channel is titled Elden Ring is overrated, it was more or less a clickbait video because I have stated multiple times in that video that I absolutely love the game, just not really in the storytelling department personally speaking. And if I really didn't like it, I wouldn't have got full achievement for that game twice, once on PS5 and once on PC. So with me also being a fan of the mecha world ever since I was a kid, I am unreasonably hyped for Armored Core 6. The plan is to And to my existing subscribers who are here because of FF14, don't worry, I'll be back. I just, instead of disappearing for a month without any uploads, would rather take you onto this journey with me. So without further ado, let's begin. So right off the bat, this game tells you that it is built different. How, you ask? Well, many other games would have a rather peaceful intro. This game said fuck all that and decided to start with the orbital drop of the player's AC, Armored Core, straight into the battlefield. In the process, we got shot by a laser which nearly killed us, but we somehow survived, disconnected from all the protection layers while dropping from the space and landed. And as soon as the player landed, the system comes online with an incredibly elegant UI. On the right hand side, it basically tells you your health bar, how many health potions you have, scanning which does what it says, and on the left you have your ammo and whether or not it is reloading or overheating, and in the middle you have a bar that indicates how long you can fly in the air before having to drop to the ground to recharge. So the first mission is for you to obtain an identity because you are an independent mercenary caught in a warfare and need that identification key so that you can get to work. After scanning 3 ACs and not finding a suitable match, you get to the 4th one and finally find your suitable match, which is much easier than the US citizen or green card application system. Yet right after you finish your scanning that, a giant flying ship came out of nowhere trying to murder you. Actually, that's a lie, you saw that one earlier. After getting my ass beat by this thing for 20 minutes, this happened. Suck a dick! Oh god, that was pretty hard. Whew. Oh my lord. The combat of this game, as you can see, is extremely addicting once you get a hang of it, and it is completely unlike what you would hear from some people saying that it is too complicated or blah blah blah. After the first mission, you will unlock the customization of your AC all the way from the position of these emblems on your AC to what weapons you would like to carry. As a person who loves glamour to death in any sorts of game, I completely lost self-control at that point, and after about or so, this is the one that I ended up with.
Victory. That is what the preachers cry from the spires of their temples.
Essentially, this is based on the Ultramarine chapter from the Warhammer 40k universe, and more specifically, their dreadnoughts. Because after learning some background on Armored Core, I just feel like it's too similar to how the dreadnoughts are created and I can't help myself. For those of you who don't know the connection, do your homework or someone please explain in the comment section, thank you. The way this game works is that it will give you new missions or jobs every time you complete one or a set of them, just like how a mercenary would work or how I would imagine them to work. Every job will give you money which you can then use that to purchase new weapons and armor parts. Doing new jobs also unlock new things in the shop for you to purchase. So after replaying some previous missions and doing some new ones and getting everything that I wanted, I eventually ended up with these 2 missions. The first one wasn't anything special. You met up with your boss's friend or co-worker or whatever who also pilots an AC and leads a team called the Red Guns. With him and another member of his team, we took out some supply lines. What makes this mission important plus a previous one where you killed another AC pilot is that it sets the tone that you are definitely not the good guy in this whole situation. You are just an independent mercenary who takes jobs from the corporations who are, I think, trying to control this world or monopolize its resources. And the way you do it is basically by screwing and directly killing the rebellions. The next mission I took, however, is definitely memorable, to put it lightly. Before this game, the biggest boss I have ever seen and fought was the giant from God of War 3. And this mission is basically that, but in Mech. Your job is to destroy this thing. Oh shit, is that what I'm supposed to destroy? Jesus Christ, wait, what? That thing? How on God's green earth am I supposed to destroy that? Like, look at the distance I have to cover just to reach it. Oh my God. Just look at it, how small my AC is compared to it, to the point that you can literally stand on it. The way you take it down is by destroying multiple parts of it, and with the final step being the destruction of the eye, which has been shooting at you this entire time that you're destroying it, which is understandable. How did you miss? Please tell me, how did you miss? How did you actually miss that? I'm using melee to finish this off. Okay, I thought that was gonna take care of that. Isn't this the thing that shot us when we were in space? This is done. Okay, what's next? And when you are done with all the destructions, your boss tells you to get the hell away from that thing, and this whole scenario played out. Is this whole thing? Oh. Wow. Wait, this whole thing just...
A fitting end for something built to fail.
Oh my... Holy shit. I don't know about you, but this is definitely one of the best gaming moments from this year, or even maybe all time, arguably. After this mission was done, to put it plainly, I'm rich. So I went through some more customizations and decided to take one last mission for the day, which happens to be the Operation Wall Climber. You can tell this job is special right from the start because while usually there will be 2 jobs available at one time, this time it is only this one job. From the briefing, we learned that the objective is to clear some enemies and artilleries beneath a wall, climb onto it, and destroy the Juggernaut unit who is the boss at the end. The first part presented the majority of the struggle before the boss, but it wasn't that bad, except for the part that there are dozens of RPG mounted on a wall that are constantly shooting at you, and the part that I nearly died to this mini boss of this job for no reason. But after we get onto the wall, and the second part was really just a walk in the park. Then the game gave me a supply station for the first time, which basically acted like a bonfire before any bosses in the Soul series and replenished all of my healings and ammos. Upon reaching the final area, I was immediately greeted by Rusty, the ally AC who is meant to help us take down the Juggernaut. This guy has a dripped out AC and I liked him until I found out that he was a bitch. Not long after he showed up, the boss arrived and immediately hit me in the face like a 2-year-old at his birthday party whose father just told him that he would go out and get some milk. Bro. Oh my god, what the yo bro, that's just straight up rude, bro. However, with Rusty's help, the first half of the boss was pretty easy because with him attracting the boss fire at the front, I can go freely damage the boss from behind, which is the only part that the boss can receive damage. But halfway through the fight, Rusty said there are new incoming enemies and he needs to take care of them and just took off, leaving me to my demise. And as we later learned after the mission, that there wasn't any new enemies. Instead, Rusty's boss plan was to basically ask Rusty to leave us alone to the Juggernaut so that we can get killed, and Rusty can then come back later to take all the credits for taking the wall. So back to the fight. For some reasons, I decided to keep on using the charge attack of my right hand ranged weapon, which keeps on missing because the boss is actually pretty fast, and whenever I'm about to hit him in the back, he would just spin around and make me hit his shield instead and do no damages. And thus I got killed like this for at least 3 times. Once I finally learned to not do that, the boss was really easy. However, upon seeing the pay cut I received because of my death, I was, well, tilted. Like, this is unnecessarily hard. Like, the first one was hard, but this one, I could have got him in the first try, which is why I'm tilted right now. I'm taking unnecessary cut on my payout for doing something dumb. How much pay cut? I took a $200,000 pay cut on that shit. Nah. We going back. We going straight back to that shit.